The global K-pop industry is entering a rare and meaningful moment as some of its most influential second and third generation artists prepare for long-awaited returns. Groups that once defined entire eras are now stepping back into the spotlight, not as nostalgic echoes of the past, but as evolved artists responding to a changed industry and a new generation of listeners. From EXO's carefully restructured activities to the renewed momentum surrounding BLACKPINK, BTS, and BIGBANG, the coming period signals a powerful reawakening of star power that shaped modern K-pop. For many fans, the announcement of these comebacks carries emotional weight. Second and third generation K-pop were defined by intense competition, global expansion, and the transformation of idol groups into worldwide cultural forces. These artists were at the forefront when K-pop crossed linguistic and geographic boundaries, establishing fandom cultures that still dominate today. Their return is not simply about new music, it represents continuity, maturity, and the enduring relevance of artists who helped build the foundation of today's global scene. EXO stands at the center of this renewed attention. Once recognized as one of the most dominant boy groups in the world, EXO experienced years of fragmented activity due to military service, individual schedules, and shifting industry conditions. Now returning as a six-member group, EXO's next chapter is being approached with realism rather than nostalgia. The current lineup reflects both circumstance and choice, acknowledging time past while reaffirming the group's musical identity. Instead of attempting to recreate earlier eras, the group's direction appears focused on refinement, vocal depth, and artistic cohesion. The significance of EXO's comeback lies not in numbers, but in intent. The group's music has always emphasized strong vocal performance, layered harmonies, and structured compositions. With fewer members, each voice carries greater weight, potentially allowing for more nuanced arrangements and mature storytelling. Fans who have grown alongside the group are likely to find resonance in music that reflects adulthood, responsibility, and long-term dedication rather than youthful intensity alone. BLACKPINK's return carries a different kind of gravity. As one of the most globally recognized girl groups in history, BLACKPINK occupies a unique space between K-pop, Western pop, fashion, and global branding. Their activities have often extended beyond music into luxury campaigns, solo projects, and international collaborations. As a result, anticipation surrounding any group comeback is immense, not just among fans but across the global entertainment industry. BLACKPINK's strength lies in scarcity and impact. Each release tends to be treated as a cultural event, amplified by their established presence on global charts and stages. Their upcoming musical activities are expected to reflect both their individual growth and collective identity. Rather than chasing trends, BLACKPINK's influence often shapes them, blending confident performance with carefully curated visual and sonic concepts. Their return reinforces the idea that K-pop girl groups can maintain global relevance well beyond the traditional peak years. BTS represents perhaps the most symbolically powerful comeback of all. As the group that elevated K-pop to unprecedented global heights, BTS's return following military service is being watched not only by fans but by the broader music industry. Their temporary hiatus allowed individual members to explore personal artistic directions, resulting in a diverse range of solo works that expanded their collective identity rather than fragmenting it. The reunion of BTS signals a transition from youthful ambition to established artistry. Their future releases are expected to reflect deeper themes shaped by time, experience, and reflection. While their earlier music often focused on youth, dreams, and self-discovery, upcoming projects may explore responsibility, societal roles, and personal balance. The global anticipation surrounding their comeback underscores how BTS has transcended the label of an idol group to become a generational voice. BIGBANG's continued presence adds another layer of meaning to this era of returns. As pioneers of idol self-expression and artistic autonomy, BIGBANG reshaped the perception of what a K-pop group could be. Their influence is evident across generations, from fashion and stage presence to musical experimentation. Although their activities have become more selective, each appearance carries symbolic weight. BIGBANG's legacy is rooted in individuality and authenticity. Their music often blurred genre boundaries, combining hip-hop, electronic, and pop elements with introspective lyrics. Their return is not about reclaiming dominance but about reaffirming identity. In an industry that moves rapidly toward newer acts, BIGBANG's presence serves as a reminder that originality and creative risk leave lasting impact. The broader significance of these comebacks lies in how they reflect the evolution of the K-pop industry itself. Early generations operated within a system focused on domestic success and regional expansion. Today's industry is fully globalized, with artists navigating international markets, digital platforms, and diverse audience expectations. Veteran groups now return with a level of control and awareness that was once unavailable to idols at the start of their careers. Another key aspect is the changing relationship between artists and fans. Second and third generation fandoms have matured alongside their idols. Many fans who once supported these groups as teenagers are now adults with careers, families, and long-term emotional investment. This shared growth creates a unique bond that goes beyond trends or chart performance. Comebacks become moments of reunion rather than competition. Musically, these returns may signal a shift away from hyper-trend-driven releases toward more timeless production. Veteran artists are less pressured to conform to fast-changing viral formulas and more able to focus on cohesive albums, live performance quality, and meaningful lyrical content. This approach could influence younger groups by demonstrating alternative paths to longevity in the industry. The presence of multiple high-profile comebacks also reshapes the competitive landscape. Instead of overshadowing newer acts, these returns coexist with them, creating a multi-layered industry where different generations operate simultaneously. This dynamic allows for collaboration, mentorship, and cross-generational inspiration rather than direct rivalry. From an industry perspective, the return of established groups brings stability and renewed attention. Concert tours, album sales, and global media coverage surrounding these artists generate momentum that benefits the broader ecosystem. Their activities often draw international attention back to K-pop as a whole, opening doors for emerging artists to reach new audiences. Culturally, these comebacks challenge the idea that idol careers must be short-lived. By returning with confidence and purpose, veteran groups redefine success not as constant visibility, but as sustained relevance. They demonstrate that growth, pauses, and reinvention are natural parts of long artistic journeys. The upcoming releases and stages are likely to balance nostalgia with innovation. While familiar elements will reassure longtime fans, new musical directions and visual concepts will reflect the artist's current perspectives. This balance is essential in maintaining authenticity without becoming trapped by past achievements. As these groups prepare for new chapters, their influence continues to ripple across the industry. Younger artists cite them as inspirations, companies study their longevity strategies, and fans view them as symbols of endurance. Their returns are not isolated events but interconnected signals of an industry learning to value experience alongside novelty. Ultimately, the resurgence of second and third generation K-pop stars marks a moment of reflection and renewal. It acknowledges the past without being confined by it, celebrates growth without abandoning roots, and reaffirms the power of music to connect people across time. As EXO, BLACKPINK, BTS, BIGBANG, and others step back onto the stage, they do so not to relive former glory, but to continue a story that has never truly ended.